Kids' Voice. Zara and Mika lead positive change in their community. Written by Rehma Kasule. Developed in partnership with Mastercard Foundation for the COVID-19 Public Awareness Campaign. Theme 1. Every storm passes. It's a beautiful sunny Friday afternoon. The delicious smell of matoke and smoked tilapia in groundnut sauce fills the Kego family kitchen as they sit down for lunch. The aroma floats out the kitchen window to the neighborhood in Nkumba, a suburb of Entebbe town in Uganda. This is my favorite meal ever. I could have it every day, 11-year-old Mika says as he licks the creamy sauce off his plate. It's all you ever make since you learned how to cook, Mika. I can cook a much tastier luombo than you, Zara says. She is only 1 year younger than Mika and they are always competing. Mrs. Kego smiles as she watches her children. See, Mommy agrees with me. She loves my sauce. Mika beams proudly. I do, and it's good for my health, Mrs. Kego says. They are interrupted by a crash of thunder, and rain begins rapping and tapping on the metallic roof. Large drops of water drip down onto the back veranda, splashing in a puddle on the ground. Your father will have to fix the leaking roof when he gets home, Mrs. Kego says. She is short of breath as she speaks. Mommy, are you okay? Are you sick again? Mika asks, worried. I am not sick anymore, Mrs. Kego says, but it may take a while before I feel like my usual self again. Mrs. Kego contracted COVID-19 a few weeks ago. Although she recovered from the illness, she is still weak. The doctor had recommended taking walks and sitting in the sun every day to help her get back on her feet. Outside, the rain has slowed to a drizzle. Almost as quickly as it started, the sun shines through the raindrops. Grandmother used to say this happens when a lion is giving birth. 7-year-old Susan chimes in as she peers out the kitchen window. Can we go outside for a walk, Mommy? After washing the dishes, we can all go out and get some sun, Mrs. Kego responds. A few minutes later, the children and their mother walk through the back door of their red-bricked house. They walk to the large mango tree in the compound. The children are happy to be out in the sun. Susan playfully pulls Zara's headscarf and they start to run around. In the distance, Mika sees some children playing in a field. I really miss playing football with my friends, he sighs. Since the COVID-19 42-day lockdown set by the government, the children have not been out of home. I know, but staying at home helps us to stop the spread of COVID-19, Mrs. Kego says. Can we play games if we keep a distance and wear masks? Susan asks. Sha, I've never seen anyone play football with a mask, Mika objects. Maybe we can play at home, Mrs. Kego says. Obviously, my team will win, Mika boasts playfully. We'll see about that, Zara snaps back. Although Zara does not like football, she won't back down from a challenge. She teams up with Mrs. Kego against Susan and Mika. The game is competitive. Zara scores the first goal, darting down and dribbling the ball as fast as she can. Then she scores a second goal. Mommy, I have homework to do, Susan says before the match can start again. It's because your team is losing, Zara says. Mrs. Kego laughs. No, let's go inside. That's enough activity for me too. Mommy, can Zara and I take a walk down the road? Mika asks. We'll only say hello to our friends from a distance. We'll wear our masks the whole time, Zara says, pulling one out from the pocket of her purple dress. I know you are responsible children, but be careful and remember to wash your hands when you come back. Here, please buy some fruits on your way home, Mrs. Kego says, giving a 5,000 shilling note to Mika. Zara and Mika bounce up and down as they start a short walk from home. On their way, they find a garden filled with bright wild flowers. They are tall pink flowers, short white ones, big purple ones, and bright yellow ones, all tangled together in the garden. Wow, we should pick some for Mommy. The flowers in the vase are wilting, Mika says. They bend down, pick a few flowers, and arrange them into a bright, colorful bouquet. Theme 2: Gratitude and Journaling. Mika and Zara carefully cross the little wooden bridge that leads into the playground. There they meet Mika's friends from school, Alice, Abdu, and Justin. They touch elbows in greeting, just like their parents and teachers have taught them to do since the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic. Do you want to join us, Mika? Justin asks. Yes, Mika says eagerly. He hasn't seen his friends in a long time. When his mother fell ill with the coronavirus, they were not allowed to go out. Everyone was being careful. He is happy to finally be out again, playing with his friends. Who is this cute girl? Alice asks. Alice is 10 years old, just like Zara, and eager to make new friends. While Zara wears a headscarf, Alice's hair is styled in bantu knots. This is my cousin Zara, Mika says. When my uncle and aunt died, my parents brought Zara back to our home after their funeral. Yes, I remember. I am so sorry, Zara, Alice says. Assalamu alaikum, Zara, Abdu greets her. Walaikum salam, Zara replies. After introductions have been made, Mika asks his friends what they have been doing while school has been closed. Nothing much. I sometimes feel sad, Alice says. Her parents couldn't afford to pay for online classes. You aren't alone, Zara says. I saw on TV that millions of children in Africa have been out of school since the pandemic started. Some children, especially in refugee camps and rural areas, don't have reading materials. I'm glad that school will be open next month, Mika says. Yes, Alice agrees. Now I don't have to worry about repeating P6 next year. But I am behind on schoolwork. I have an idea, Mika exclaims. We get notes from our online classes. I will ask Mommy to print them so we can share with Abdu and Alice to catch up on schoolwork. Wow, that would be great, Alice says. Thank you. We are so grateful, Mika. Zara scrunches up her face as she thinks, then shouts, Yes, let's play the gratitude game. What type of game is that? Abdu asks. Every day, you write down 10 things you are grateful for in a book, Zara explains and adds. My Aunt Medina taught me the game when my parents were sick. But we have no books here, Abdu says. I'll run and get some paper and pen and markers from my home. My house is just over there. Justin volunteers. He rushes home and returns with paper, pens, and markers. The children sit in a circle on the grass and create their gratitude lists. Then they read their lists out loud. Everyone is grateful for family, friends, food, life, and health. Theme 3: Knowing who you are. Mika stands up like a ray of light. This reminds me of an important question. What is it now, Mika? Not one of your crazy stories again, Zara jokes. No. Let's think about it for a minute. Who am I? Mika invites his friends to reflect with him. We spent time reflecting on this question during the school prefects mentoring program. Who am I? Mika explains. That's obvious. I am a boy, Abdu says. Zara smiles. You are much more than just a boy. Your dreams, passions, and where you come from are also part of who you are. Yes, our mentor said that if you know who you are, you get what you want, Mika adds. Zara asks Mika to share the exercise they do every morning when they wake up. Everyone looks to Mika for guidance as he demonstrates the Who Am I self-affirmation. Mika explains that you must look in the mirror and ask yourself this question. Use as much energy as when you are cheering for a football game, Mika says. So, when I ask who I am, you all reply. Mika guides them. Who am I? Asks Mika. I am a star. They chorus in unison. Who am I? I am a champion. Who am I? I am a leader. Who am I? I am a winner. Who am I? I am a brilliant African child. They giggle excitedly and raise their arms in a fist. Once you do self-affirmation, nothing can put you down, Mika tells them. In the distance, Susan is running from home towards them. As she approaches, the beads in her long braids make sounds. Clink, clink, clink. She is out of breath, but she bounces up and down as she shouts, Mika and Zara, Mommy says it's time to come home and help out in the kitchen. Bye! This has been an exciting day, Abdu says. Yes, I feel so much better than when I woke up this morning. Alice agrees with Abdu. Justin bids farewell and picks up the rest of the papers and pencils. Take care, keep safe, and remember to... Before Justin can finish, they all shout, wear your mask, wash your hands, and keep social distance. As they walk home, they pass Nalongo's fresh fruit kiosk. It has carrots, lemons, ginger, pineapples, and many other fruits and vegetables on display. Zara buys a cluster of yellow bananas. When Mrs. Kego was sick, they used to buy her carrots, ginger, lemon, and pineapples from this kiosk. She also bought many medicines from the pharmacy and hospital. One of her friends even brought her herbs for steaming for her body. It was a scary time for the family. Luckily, no one else caught the virus. They were careful to always wash their hands, wear masks, and keep social distance. They also made a roster for the house chores so that Mrs. Kego wouldn't worry about housework. The children watch from the side of the road as a boda carrying a passenger zips past, leaving behind a film of dust. Everyone is rushing to beat the 7 p.m. curfew. They start walking faster. When they get home, the sun is setting in the sky, and Mrs. Kego is waiting outside for them. Before they enter the house, she tells them to wash their hands at the outdoor tap. How long are we supposed to wash our hands for? Susan asks. For at least 2 minutes, Zara says. We can sing the alphabets A, B, C to Z 5 times to get the time right, Mika adds. After washing their hands and the bananas, Zara gives her the bouquet. Mrs. Kego is pleased with the flowers. She picks out a pink flower from the bouquet, pins it in her hair, and shows them how it matches her pink dress. Susan walks into the kitchen and puts the bananas in the fruit basket. Auntie, something smells so good, Zara smiles. I know. I have made something special for you. Now go and freshen up for dinner. Take a shower and change your clothes, Mrs. Kego says.